and welcome to Beads Jar. My name is Billy, and in today's tutorial I'll be showing you how you can make this very simple yet effective bracelet. We've also incorporated one of the sterling silver heart clasps. I hope you enjoy this one. Beads Jar has just got this fabulous new range of sterling silver toggle clasps, and I'd just like to go through how beautiful they are. Quite easily you can see there we've got the smaller of the round plain toggle clasp, which has this nice raised detail on the end of the T-bar and the smoother finish around the edges on the oval part, on the round part of our toggle. Next to that you've got the larger size but in the same style. For a more modern finish to your jewellery designs, this sterling silver clasp, it also has slightly more of a shine to the rounder edged one, and it's squarer in the finish, so on the sides, if I take those two to show you. So this one's more square and, as I say, would give a really nice finish to a more modern design jewellery, whereas those would work well with the traditional. You've got a finer, beautiful oval style toggle clasp here. So the detail's quite fine, it's not chunky, and that again probably would work well with a sort of more modern effect and finer beads. You wouldn't want to work with small beads using these ones, you'd need something quite chunky. Another one of the fabulous new designs they've got in is this hammered effect round toggle clasp. So this is quite a fine piece. It's not as chunky or as wide as the others. So it's a little bit lighter if you're looking for a lighter finish. And then you've got the very fabulous heart toggle clasp, which I have to say is one of my favourites. And I'll show you how this can work alongside some nice 10mm facets in a very simple bracelet. So there's the styles of fasteners that we have. So to work with that and to make a very easy, straightforward bracelet, I'm going to work with a 7-strand cable wire and some 2mm crimp beads. Put one of the crimp beads onto your wire, and then we're going to go through the loop of our heart toggle. So I've put about 2 centimeters through, and I'm going to bend that back on myself, so just once through the heart, back through the crimp bead, so with both of the strands through the crimp bead now, so like this. Holding those tail ends, I'm going to pull the crimp bead as close to the heart toggle as I can get that, and with some flat nose pliers crush the crimp bead onto the wire. So a nice firm crush to secure the crimp bead onto the toggle fastener. Then we're just going to thread our selection of beads, so I'll move those out of the way. As I say, I've gone for some beautiful 10mm crystals, and I've just got some basic rock eyes to start my design off. This is actually sold in a row already strung up, so you just take that off. So that's the mixed 10mm crystal facets on the website. As you've noticed there, with the tail ends, I've tucked them back into the rock eye beads, and I'll tuck this longer bit, continue to tuck that into the facets as we go along with the project. So I'm going through all the beads. I'm just going to keep the design simple and repeat the colours that this actually came in from Beads Jar. So we're just going along, and I've added a small bit of detail with these dot spacer beads as well. So you're just threading away until you've got the length required for your bracelet. We'll just get these done very quickly to show you. Okay, so we've got the beads threaded on. Popping my last 2 rock eye beads, and we're going to attach the other side of our toggle clasp here. So we've got the T-bar section. I'm going to hold the wire rounded because I don't want to do that straight. You end up with a lot too tight in the tension and then you don't have a nice finish to your bracelets. So we're going to thread another crimp bead onto our thread here and let that go down towards the rock eye bead. Through the loop on your toggle clasp, and we're going to go back through. So we've just gone once through the toggle and we're taking that wire through the crimp bead, through the rock eyes and the first 2 crystals on our bracelet. So you can see that that's coming out now at the top there. And I'm going to pull this loop of wire in. To get that really nice and close, I'm going to place my pliers on the thread that's running through the beads so that when I pull the other side I can bring that loop really nice and neatly into the beads, so we don't have a big loop of wire showing on this side. I'm going to cut my excess wire off before finishing the crimp, so with a pair of side cutters, and I'm going to get in nice and close and take away that excess wire. You'll see that that now tucks nicely into the beads and we don't have any threads sticking out and being scratchy against the skin. And so easy. Just to finish this project, a pair of flat nose pliers, and you're going to crush the crimp bead as we started, so you're crushing it flat. Once the crimp bead's crushed, that won't move on your wire. And that is the fabulous T-bar. And look at that effect, it just really finishes off a very simple bracelet but making it look very elegant. Thank you for watching today's tutorial. Give us a big thumbs up and subscribe now to our YouTube channel where you can see all of our latest designs and ideas. You can visit beadsjar.co.uk to get all of the beads seen in the tutorials. Until next time, bye!